government in the current budget should continue to have a similar focus. This creates jobs, this adds to the economic growth. As I understand, 1% higher infrastructure spending leads to 2.5 and or higher economic growth. One thing which is equally important while making this higher allocation on infrastructure or capital spending is that the expenditure should be front-loaded in the first few quarters, so that the benefits start coming to the masses in the beginning itself. Other area of attention will be asset monetization and disinvestment. Last year, government made an budgeted for 1.7 lakh crores for disinvestment, but as I see it, it has not been able to realize so much. So the disinvestment program must be put on a more robust path so that the disinvestment realizations are available. Otherwise, it does create a pressure on other revenue mobilization efforts. Government should bring out also certain tax offs for InvITs, because this has become a means to invest in the infrastructure. Group taxation could be another area by which they could bring the private sector participation into infrastructure. At present, as I hear, the private sector participation in infrastructure is not coming to the extent that is desirable. Education is another area of attention on the back of national education policy. And on that, the government must invite the private sector to contribute to that. Health, which was another area of attention during the last budget, would continue to be so during this year also. Attention should be on how do we bring the digital focus to the health services? How do we bring the workers on at the last mile to the tertiary level healthcare? PLI schemes, which are about 13, which get 13 sectors, should also have more coverage. It does add to almost like 4 to 6% of the sales to the companies which get the PLI. Overall, the government would need to organize the fisc in such a manner that it does not create pressure. At the same time, it achieves the very objective that it has started last year.